The Ormond residence grew quiet as anticipation filled the air. Tatum, guided by Uncle Jolly, finally stepped out of the kitchen, where he had been waiting patiently. Unlike many who came before him, his composure remained unshaken. He did not glance around in awe at the grandeur of the estate, nor did he seem overwhelmed by the opulence of the hall. His calm demeanor and quiet poise only strengthened the butler's growing respect for him. When Tatum was formally introduced, the Ormond family was taken aback. He was far younger than they expected, nearly Elora's age, yet carried himself with a steadiness that spoke of maturity. Mr. Ormond noted his lack of nervousness, admiring the way he carried himself as though accustomed to such surroundings. Mrs. Ormond whispered her surprise at his appearance, remarking on his striking looks, while others quietly acknowledged his refined presence. Even Tinsley, who had already met him, could not help but express her admiration for his cooking and character. Their subtle glances toward her made it clear that they suspected she harbored a special interest in him, but she brushed it aside with light-hearted words. Still, it was undeniable that Tatum had left an impression, not just through his food, but through the confidence he carried with him. Finally, he was invited forward, introducing himself with polite restraint. Tatum took his seat opposite Elora, who studied him carefully. She already knew much about his background, but seeing him in person was another matter entirely. His movements were deliberate, his posture composed, his gaze steady. There was nothing of the arrogance sometimes found in successful young men, nor the insecurity often shown by those out of their depth. Elora, with her discerning nature, wasted no time in addressing the question that puzzled her most. For someone like Tatum, who had already built a thriving business empire with hotels and restaurants flourishing under his management, why would he set aside such success to come to Annenberg and seek employment as a chef? The Ormond family could offer generous benefits, but nothing compared to the wealth he already possessed. The question lingered not only in Elora's mind, but also in that of the entire family. For them, it was not just about hiring a chef, it was about understanding the man who stood before them, a man whose talents and choices hinted at deeper motives yet to be revealed.